Okay, so these are all of my eyeshadow palettes that are 4 pans or more. Um, I'll have the number on the screen because I'm too lazy to count at this time. I pulled everything out of like where I was hiding them from projects, etc. So this is everything for 4 pans and above. Hi, I'm in the corner here. I'm trying to decide if there's anything I want to get rid of. I am panning 1, 2, this one, stuff from these 2 right now. So I'm panning stuff from all of these and this one. And this one too, right? No, just that one. Okay. Alright, so I think for right now, I am going to get rid of my All Natural palette from Wet n Wild. I haven't even opened this yet. It's still sealed. Because Julie in our swap sent me her Naked palette, and it's like the same kind of situation, except there's like a burgundy in there. But if you guys have been watching my channel, I have like 1,000 burgundy shades, so I'm gonna get rid of that and keep my Naked palette. And then, oh, this is so difficult. Let me like come this way so I can see what you're seeing. This is a ColourPop quad I made of all burgundy shades. So like this is super pretty. This is like a dark one. These 2 are both shimmers, but I am working through some of my other single shadows that are like this. So I want to keep this, and I really like this formula, so I want to keep that. My Manny MUA palette and Makeup Geek I love. I haven't tried out these 3 palettes yet. This one came in my swap with Julie. This is the Shade and Light Rust palette from Kat Von D. And then this is the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. And I got it mostly for this yellow. Do you see it? Oh my god. Okay, so I think everything else is fine. So I'll put the updated number now, what I have for eyeshadow palettes on the screen. I only got rid of 1, so it shouldn't be like that big of a difference. But that is what we're going with at the moment. I lied. I'm also going to get rid of this BH palette, the Day and Night. It's like a 26 pan palette, 60 color palette. I'm going to get rid of this too because I have a bunch of colorful shadows in my Juvia's Place ones and like my Urban Decay Electric palette. I have a ton of colorful shadows in that. And that's mainly why I was keeping that one. So I got rid of 2. So the updated numbers will be on the screen, and then we'll switch to the next category. I do have 4 trios. These 2 on this side I am panning, and then these 2 are just some nice like neutral ones, good for travel. And I'm going to be keeping all 4. So I have 4 of those. Okay, so for my single eyeshadows and cream eyeshadows, I have 6 singles that are in my Z palette, plus a single highlighter, and then I have 6 glitters and or pigments, some from NYX, some from Wet n Wild, so I have 12 of those, and then I have 3 cream eyeliners, or cream eyeshadow bases, 2 from NYX, 1 from Mally. I have 2 singles from Urban Decay, a duo from Manny Kadar that I'm going to count as a single eyeshadow, as 2 single eyeshadows, a single from Wet n Wild, and I do have 1 more single from Wet n Wild that is in Project Pan that's somewhere else. So there's 1 more of those, and then I have 2, 4, 5 ColourPop here, but I have a couple more and then 1 NYX. So let me grab that other one. So I also have these 3 that are in project. So I have another ColourPop and eye base from e.l.f. that I am decluttering because it is at the end of this year. I'm filming this right now. It's December like 19th. And so I'm going to be decluttering this at the end of the year because it's going bad. So that I'm going to just take out of the count now. And then I have these two that are in projects, and this one's also in a project. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so that number will be on the screen minus the 1. And then are there any other ones I want to get rid of? I think for the glitters, I am going to get rid of my Moon MG. Oh, hold on, that's not that shade name. This is in Rose, Rose from NYX. I'm going to get rid of it because I haven't opened it yet and I'd never use it. And then I'm going to get rid of, I'm going to keep the other two glitters, and I'm going to keep all 3 of my loose pigments, but they're going to have to go in projects this year because I am really struggling to use them. So minus the 2, I'll have the number on the screen as well. Alright, so for eyeliners, these are all the ones I have. There is a roll-on shimmer from NYX in here, which I'm going to count as a single eyeshadow, so that'll get added to that pile instead of this count. Right now, I have these 2. This is the eyeliner I'm currently using up, and this one is in a project, so those 2 are going to stay. I think I'm going to get rid of, I don't know. I think I'm going to keep all these for right now. And I do have another white eyeliner too that is somewhere else that I know I have still, so I will add those in and then have the number on the screen. I'm not doing very well at decluttering these, but that is my number. On that same note, I have 4 brow pencils or brow products total, a pomade, 2 gels, and then a brow pencil. These 2 in the center are in a project and will not be here for long, so I have 4 brow items. For mascaras, I have 2 regular size, a deluxe size, and then I have 1 sample size, so I have 4 total for mascaras. This one's an easy one for me. I don't hang on to a ton of mascara. I do think I'm going to declutter this Pure Big Lash, so I will only have 3. That one just didn't really work for me, so I have 3 mascaras. The next easiest one for me is going to be foundations because I don't really have many. Again, I don't hang on to a lot of foundations, so right now I have 3. I have an e.l.f. They changed the name of this, but I don't remember what it is. This is the e.l.f. foundation. I like this one. It is nice. I'm keeping it. I'm also keeping the Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation. I really like this one. It is nice, but I am going to be decluttering the LA Girl Pro Coverage. This is just the wrong shade for me. It's super orange. You can even tell like on camera. So orange. So 2 foundations. Jumping straight from there to concealer, I have 4. I am decluttering this NYX one. I was holding on to it to do like some werewolf Halloween looks, but never did it. So I am going to be decluttering those 2 remaining pans. And then this Wet n Wild one is almost finished, so I'm just going to finish it up. And then I have an unopened NYX and a LA Girl Pro Conceal that I'm using right now. So 3 concealers, soon to be 2, but that is what I am working with there. Following in that, I have some primers. I only have 3 right now. The Physicians Formula Instant Ready, the e.l.f. Primer Mist, and then I have an e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm. I'm not a big primer person, so that I have 3 is actually pretty surprising to me. This one is in a project, hence the dot, and then the other 2 I just haven't gotten to yet, so I do have 3 of those. In that same regard, I never really hold on to a lot of setting sprays, so I have 1. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray Oil Control. This is the only one I have, so I have 1 of those. So the next step from there is powder, and I have a little mini loose powder. Whoops, this is the Laura Mercier. I'm counting the white in this as a powder, a setting powder as well. Same with this one, the white I'm using as a setting powder. I have two other powders. I do use this one as a setting powder and also as a highlight. There are like police trolling right now through my apartment, so I am kind of concerned, but trying to ignore anyway. And then I also do have this Wet n Wild powder. So this is in a project, this is in a project, and this has just come out of a project by the time you're seeing this. This was in my Rush to the Finish project. So yeah, I'm keeping all of those, and we'll have the number on the screen because I don't feel like adding at the moment. I also have one more primer that I forgot about. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter, which is in a project, and I'll add that to my numbers. So I will have 4 total primers then. Alright, since we're already talking about powders and I have these in my hand, I am going to do a count of my bronzers and or contour shades. So the contour in this one, the contour in this one. I have my Too Faced Soulmates in Ross and Rachel. I really like this one. This was in a project this year too. And then I have my Physicians Butter Bronzer in Light Bronze, which I do like. And then I have a sample size of the Chocolate Soleil bronzer as well. So I'm going to, that is 2, 4, 5 bronzer and contour products. For blush, you'll see a theme. They're all mauve-y tones. This one, my ColourPop Super Shock Cheek, this is in a project, and my Down Boy is in a project when I'm filming this, but by the time you guys see this, it will probably be out of that project because it will be over. So those 2 I'm going to keep because I actually really like. This Wet n Wild in Rose Champagne, I really like. It is the new formula. I'm digging that one. This one from Tarte I want to keep because I haven't tried it yet. This is the 12-Hour Amazonian Clay in Birthday Suit. Or no, it's in Partay. This is a birthday gift this year, so I want to keep that one. I really like this Be Matte blush. It's in Blackberry. It took me a long time to find this, so I want to keep it. It's more cool toned. I also have my Wet n Wild, or my e.l.f. Baked Blush in Peachy Cheeky. This is in a project, but I really like this one, especially for summer. I think it's honestly, it's really similar to Luminoso from Milani, but I don't know how similar. And then I did just get the e.l.f. Illuminator Quad, so I'm going to pull out the ones in here that I won't use, like this one I'm never going to use, this one I'm never going to use, but these 2 I probably will. So I'm going to pop these out, however you do that. There's a way. I saw it online. So I'm going to pop these 2 out and replace them with some of my Illuminator shades, and then send these to somebody else. So I have 2 in here that I'm keeping, 2 I'm getting rid of. And then I have 2 of the Wet n Wild Color Icon Ombre blushes. This one is Mai Tai Buy You a Drink, which I like. It's pretty subtle. It's really shimmery. A lot of people don't like this, but I like it. It's really similar to that e.l.f. one, which I'm panning, so I want to keep this one. And then the other one is in a Purple Haze, and this one I just used for the first time like a week ago. And it's such a weird, like, cool toned pink, but it's also a really pretty highlight, so I'm going to keep that too. And then I have e.l.f. in Mellow Mauve, which is also really nice and super affordable. So I'm going to keep all of those. I'm only getting rid of 2 blushes, and then I'm also counting in this project, or in this number, the blush from my Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop Split. The blush is in Flower Child. The blush is in Flower Child, like I said, so I'm going to count that as a blush because it is a blush. Jumping straight to highlighters. This I think I'm going to have to spread out on the floor, but the lighting has been so annoying. Maybe I can... Oh, it's not so bad when it's that far away, so maybe I'll just have you like more far away, and then I'll just pick up what I'm talking about, bring it closer to the camera. I have one more, one more highlighter down here as well. And I just found one more eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow that I forgot was down here in a project. One more eyeliner. Alright, so I'm going to update, I'll have all the numbers at the end, but I'm going to update them on my sheet before I forget. So currently I have this Trestique cream highlighter and my Mary Lou in projects. This is where my single highlighter is that's in my 2017 project pan. I haven't quite obviously finished it, and the year still got like almost half a month left. So I am going to keep using these 3 because they are all in projects. They're all in projects, so I'm going to keep these 3 for sure. I want to keep my Champagne Pop from Becca, Jaclyn Hill. I want to keep that for sure. I also have this Essence eyeshadow in a project, but I use it exclusively as a highlight, so that is going to stay. Also, my NYX Duochromatic in Lavender Steel I love, so I want to keep that for sure. I'm not doing well at all. How similar is this ColourPop one to that, though? Look at how cute this is. It's from the My Little Pony collection. It's in... It is kind of similar. I wonder if it's like... Is it the exact same as that? I'm going to be salty as hell if I did that to myself. Oh no. Okay, so the Lavender Steel from NYX is this one, and the ColourPop one is this one. The ColourPop one's more purple, and the NYX one is more pink, so we're safe to keep both. And plus, this My Little Pony packaging literally kills me. This is in the shade Trickles, which is weird, but I'm gonna keep that. This from Wet n Wild, this is the Midnight Moon highlighting bar. I really don't like this. I think I'm gonna just get rid of it. It's pretty, but unless I kept it as an eyeshadow, would I use it as an eyeshadow? I might keep this and put it with my single eyeshadows. I'm gonna do that, and then the next time I declutter, I will check on it again. What I know I'm getting rid of is this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in Crown of My Canopy. I have this in a project. I hit pan on it. It can go away. This highlighter from Wet n Wild is also in a project. This is the Mega Glow highlighting powder in Precious Petals. That is going to stay and is in a project. I have a mini of the Becca Opal that I got in my swap with Julie that I want to keep. My rainbow highlighter, this is the Everlasting Glow from Wet n Wild. This one's super nice. I want to keep it. It's very like nice and like pinky champagne kind of looking. It's right there. It's super pretty. My Cover Effects Custom Drops, I want to keep because I haven't even tried them yet. I think I'm going to get rid of this Wet n Wild Gold Bar highlight. It's really pretty for like flat lays, but it's super gold. Like, it's this one. It's just really gold for my skin tone, and I'm never going to use it, so I'm going to get rid of that because I just know I'm not going to use it. This is that illuminating palette by e.l.f. I was talking about. And I think I'm going to get rid of this one and probably this one, and then switch it into this blush palette. So I'm going to keep two and get rid of two, so compromise. So my Sleek palette, I love this. It's so nice. This is a Solstice palette. It's great. I like it. I'm keeping it. And then I have three from ColourPop that I want to keep. These are the Super Shack Cheeks, but they are like the pastel ones that I did a review on like way back. They're all like duochromes, and they're super nice, so I'm keeping all of those. So I'm getting rid of 2, 3, 4 highlights and moving one to my eyeshadow drawer. So that's not great, but it's okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. I just found one more mascara that is in a project, so this is going to get added to my mascara count. So I have 1, 2, 3. Now, let's talk about lip balms. So I have one that I am panning. I have one that's at work. So these two are in a project pan. They're more of like a liquid lip balm, but I'm keeping those two. Then I have 2 EOS's. Why is this not focusing? 2 EOS's, 1 Burt's Bees, my Wet n Wild like gel lip balm that I haven't opened yet, and then this one's just really for fun. I don't really like use this one. I just have it because it's cute. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lip balms. This one is in a project, so that's going to stay. This e.l.f. one I really like. It's the Pow Perfector. I want to keep that one. This Sephora one I got in a Sephora Play, and I hate it, so that's going to go away. This Jessie's Girl Glow Stick one I got for Halloween, and I'm going to keep it a little bit longer. This Glazed Lip Paint from LA Girl I got in my swap with Julie, and I haven't worn it yet, but it's really pretty, so I want to keep it. And then I think this is from Pop Beauty, and this one's super pretty too. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep that one. And then I do have 2 more lip glosses that are in like my mini madness project. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lip gloss. Plus 1 more. I have the Wet n Wild Color Icon lip gloss in Lilac Theater. So add 1 more to that. I forgot about this one. And it was right in front of me. How do you do that? So this next section, I'm literally going to just spread everything out because this is going to be forever and I don't know how to make it not be forever. So you're going to have to give me a second. 1 minute. So these are all of my bullet lipsticks. This section in the front and this section are all ones in projects. So those are all staying. So you can all go away from me. This one I just got from Kat Von D and I'm keeping. This one from Urban Decay is like a nice like glitter one. I'm definitely keeping that one. It's actually kind of similar to that Kat Von D one, but I want to keep it. This YSL one is actually like a stain, but I'm keeping it. I'm counting it in this category. It's super nice. I'm keeping that too. What I know I'm getting rid of is this Models Co. in Kitty. The formula just wasn't like great and I just not a big fan, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I am also gonna get rid of these 2 from Hard Candy. I just never reach for them and they need to go somewhere else. They need to go to a better home than me. My e.l.f. Blackout, I'm keeping. It is my only black lipstick and I love it a lot. My Wet n Wild ones, I'm like firmly attached to, if you guys have been here before for other declutters. So we're going to probably keep them all. Let's see. I am putting a kingpin on that one. I have these 2 that are orangey. This one, this one, this one, this one. These 5, if I don't wear them before the next time I declutter, they need to go. So I'm going to set them aside and put them in a special spot so I remember to use those so I don't have to get rid of them. I have an Urban Decay one that I want to keep. This Wet n Wild like pink blue is one of my faves. I'm going to keep that. Not doing so good. Coffee Buzz is a limited edition one, but I love it. Vamp It Up, that one's staying with me. Oh, this one's Vamp It Up. This one is Vintage Vibes. These 3 are like my go-to. Alabama from NYX, definitely keeping that. This one is Mochalicious and Bare It All. Those ones are going to stay. This is Cashmere. I want to keep that one. This unopened Revlon one I'm going to get rid of. That came in my swap with Julie. This Blushing Brown from e.l.f. I'm keeping. This NYX Butter, or this is just a NYX Brown lipstick. I'm going to get rid of that. This Wet n Wild and, or Walgreens and Wonder Woman lipstick. Have only been keeping it for the packaging, so I'm going to actually just put it on display and take it out of my numbers completely because I never use it. Photobomb, Nightcap, and Raven Raisin by Wet n Wild. Those are all staying. This one is Bare It All. What's the other one that I just grabbed I thought was Bare It All? Pink Sugar. Pink Sugar has lipstick on it. I'm going to add this to that group of ones I need to wear or get rid of because I don't know if I like this one. This Wet n Wild Mega Last as the Iridescent Lip Color. This one I really like. I want to keep that one. This white one I'm kind of on the fence about. It's really similar to Opal by these 2 are both mattes from NYX. These are both going to get put in that use it or lose it situation. I have one from Makeup Forever. That's a really pretty like mauve color. I'm going to keep that. This is Berry Kiss from e.l.f. This is like one of my favorites. I'm keeping that too. This little baby Sephora. is about to go on a project, so I'm keeping that. And then this one from Rimmel in Coral Garden, I think I'm going to declutter also because it's not cruelty free, and I just don't really like the color. This Buxom Big Sexy, I'm going to keep and try. And then these 4 Wet n Wild, I am keeping. And these 3 that are unopened are all going in that group of ones I need to either use or get rid of because I haven't opened them yet and I've had them for a minute. So that is where we're at with that. Okay, so these are all of my like stick lipsticks. I do have one more that's in a project that's in my backpack, so that one I'm gonna not get rid of, obviously. These 5 in the front are in a project, so I have 6 in projects. So these are gonna stay. Okay. And then these 2 Balm Stains from Wet n Wild I really like. I've used all of these in the last minute. This one's a question mark. So is this one. These 2 are going to go in that use it or lose it pile, but I'm keeping them for now, basically. So Liquid Lips is going to be another one where it's going to get like really annoying and complicated. This one's in a project, this one's in a project, this one's in a project. Everybody gets to be in a project. I'm not sure how this turned into a declutter. It was supposed to just be like me doing my numbers, but you win some, you lose some. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so these 3 are in projects in the front, like I said. So these 3 are going to stay. I'm just going to push them up here out of the way for the minute. Then I can pull out all of these also. Okay, so let's just be realistic. This Ulta Beauty one I haven't worn in forever. I'm getting rid of that. This silver like lip composite I want to keep for Halloween. It came in my black unicorn subscription box. I want to keep that one. This little mini Huda Beauty liquid matte came from Julie and I want to try it, so I'm going to keep that. The Urban Decay Amulet ones, or the Urban Decay Vice Liquid Lips. These are awesome. I'm definitely keeping those. This dual-ended Touch of Soul lipstick, I'm going to put in that try it pile because I haven't used it yet and I'm curious. I have a bunch of from AOA, so from Shop Miss A, that I'm going to decide on. This white one I'm keeping. This blue one from BH Cosmetics I'm keeping. This O for one I like. I want to keep that. All these AOA ones are so similar. This red metallic from ColourPop I want to keep. Why are these all so similar? This light pink I'm going to keep. This magenta blue shift I'm going to keep. And then the rest I am going to get rid of. Yeah, nope, bye-bye. So that was better than I thought. The other metallic one I have is from Wet n Wild. I want to keep that one. Okay, my camera died, then overheated, so I had to wait. It was very annoying. I'm back. This is actually a lip gloss. This is the Intense Butter Gloss from NYX. I think I'm going to get rid of this one because it's super dark and it moves a lot. So I'm going to get rid of that one too. So pretend that one wasn't in this. But for Wet n Wild cat suits, I have 3 and I want to keep all of those because I like the formula. I have some Little Baby Kat Von D's that I want to keep. Do I need all of them? That's a negative. These 2 are so similar. What? I think I'm going to keep all of them for right now. and just go with that. This My Little Pony one is a purple, which I want to keep because I like the packaging. Not gonna lie to you. For my color pops, I have many a color pop. I want to keep Embellishment from NYX. I want to keep my 2 Velvet Mousse from Hard Candy. These are nice. I want to keep my Amore Matte from Milani. My Ofra Trio from with Manny MUA and collab. Those I want to keep. Point Zero I want to keep. I want to keep this one in Love Bug. This one's super nice. This is a Notion. This one is Times Square. I really like. I'm keeping that one for sure. Some of these are so similar. I'll tell you. This is Echo Park, and this one's November. I think I'm gonna keep them both. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get rid of Viper. Well, I'm actually gonna test. I'm gonna get rid of either Lumiere 2 or Viper. They're like almost the same. And then I'm keeping Tiny Chum, which is a Hello Kitty one. So one of these I'm gonna get rid of. So I'm gonna count that as gone. And then one of these I don't like on my skin tone. Is that the pink one? Probably. Okay, these 3 are going to go in that use it or get rid of it pile also. So that's all my liquid lips. Now for liners, these 3 are in a project, so I'm definitely going to keep those. And then I have another Wet n Wild, a clear one from Urban Decay, my ColourPop one, which I really like. These 2 from BH Cosmetics are really nice. I want to keep those. This one from AOA Studio, I haven't even opened. Or have I? Yeah, that one can go. And this Lord of Berry one I'm going to keep. So that was easy. Now we're on to nail polish, which is probably going to be super embarrassing. But okay. Okay, so these are all of my nail polish at the moment. So in the front here, I have 4 that are in a project, so those are staying for sure. And then I also have 1, 2, 3 that are in my current project polish that will not be counted. Something I am going to put in the try pile is this Essie Ridge filler. That's going to get tried out because I haven't tried it yet. This is so overwhelming. Okay. So I tried to divide it into color because reasons. But if you guys watched my panning goals for 2018, you already like know this, but I'm kind of doing like a more casual project polish, not trying to go as ham because I have all of these minus 1, 2, 3 that were in a project, and all of these, like, I didn't touch them at all. So let's just go through. I have 1 yellow. That's easy. I'm going to keep that one, I think, because I haven't really played with it. What I'm going to get rid of is my black from Wet n Wild. I kept it for, like, doing nail art, but I never knew nail art. Let's be real. These 2 from Fresh Paints are brand new. I'm going to get rid of them. I never used them. This Kiss Gel I'm getting rid of because I have too many similar colors. This blue Kiss Gel I want to keep because I really like the color of that one. This gold glitter I'm going to keep from Studio M. This LA Girl Pop color I'm going to keep. This Wet n Wild iridescent one I'm going to keep because I really like it. Same with the Sally Hansen and this Simple Color ones. These are 2 of my favorite toppers. This OPI silver I want to keep because I don't have any silver. I'm keeping I'm keeping all of my KL polish, I think. So I'm keeping these three. These are like my nude ones. This one is in Miss Honey. Hug and Roll is one of my favorites. This one is Zoe. I really like this one too. It's like a really pretty mauve. Definitely keeping that. This one I just got. It's in Mozart. These three are from KL Polish. I love these. I want to keep them. This is my Sally Hansen Pacific Blue, the original one. I want to keep this one and pan it this year because it's sad. These two KL Polish ones I'm keeping, Brick Sidewalk and Ocean Drive. This red one from KL Polish I'm keeping. This bright hot pink one from KL Polish I'm keeping. Sunset Peach is going to go in that question mark pile. Same with these two green ones from KL Polish because I haven't used them yet and I'm curious if I will like them. This Pure Ice one I'm keeping. It wasn't my project polish this year, but I didn't finish it, so I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep my Wet n Wild Mega Glass that's pink and get rid of this one. This whole back green row is kind of hard for you guys to see. I'm sorry. I'm keeping my Candy Johnson and Simple Colors in Mermaid's Tail. I really, really, really like this. These two, well, three Julie G polishes I am going to keep as well. They're all like really pretty blues. I have a thing for blue nail polish if you didn't already notice. This is a limited edition from Wet n Wild in Thrift Shopaholic. I'm keeping that because it's my entire life. I'm going to get rid of this Essie in Hot Tub or Hot Tub. I never use it. It can go. This is in Own OPI in Nomad's Dream. I want to keep that. And I was looking at the difference between these two. This is the KL polish in That's What She Said and Essie's Penny Talk. And I actually really like the Essie one better. So I'm going to keep them both, but we'll see which one I end up putting in my project polish because I don't really need both. This is the Trust Fund Beauty in Champagne Socialite. I really like this one too. This Milani one is going to go because it's really old. I love this China Glaze one. This is in Below Deck. It's like a weird mauve-y color. I'm keeping that. This Julep one I'm keeping, and it's going to go in my project polish for 2018. This pink glitter from Wet n Wild I want to keep. This Orly Color Blast I'm going to keep, and I'm going to get rid of the other two. So if you guys remember last year, I was comparing these two. They're both like black-red shifts, and I'm going to keep both of them again because I like them a lot. My One Step Wonder Gels from Wet n Wild I really like, so I'm going to keep all three of those if I could get them in frame. This XL Nail Gel from CoverGirl in Whole Lotta Guava. I really like this formula, if only it was cruelty-free. So I'm going to keep that and try to pan it this year. Same with this CoverGirl Outlast Stay Brilliant. I like this formula, so I'm going to keep it. It was in my project polish. This Zoya I'm keeping. These two Zoyas I'm keeping. This Naked Manicure from Zoya I'm going to keep and put in my project polish. 2018. Okay. This Minty Green from Wet n Wild I'm going to get rid of. But I'm going to keep the blue. I'm going to keep these two from Essie. This is Butler Please, and this one is in Virgin Snow. I love this one. This one from Essie is in Kimono Over. But where's Mozart from KL Polish? Because they're like hella similar. I guess they're not similar. I'm going to keep both of those. I like that color. I'm like addicted. This one's in Starry Starry Night from Essie. I'm going to keep this one. And this one is Bell Bottom Blues. I love this one. Not doing so well. Not doing so well. I'm going to get rid of the Sinful Color and Kylie in Silhouette, I don't need that. I'm going to keep, though, this one in Cocoa Motion. I like that one. I'm going to get rid of Curtsy and keep Essie's Silver Platter. On a Silver Platter. I love this one. It's so pretty in the winter. This China Glaze, like coral one, actually dries matte. It's really cool. This is Love's a Beach. I want to keep that one. I think I am keeping everything else. Let's do a sweep. This Kiss Color Gel I'm not keeping. Move everything closer. I think I'm going to get rid of the Sally Hansen Diamond Strength because it's a really similar color to this Mega Last from Wet n Wild. And then everything else I'm going to keep. So there's an OPI, an Essie, a Butter London, another OPI, some Essies in here. But if you want like a really detailed rundown of this, I can do it, but it's going to take forever, so I didn't do it. But that's what I'm keeping. I'm keeping way more than I'm getting rid of. But I'm trying to just do my numbers, and we'll see where we get.